Chef Luke, we're so excited that you're joining us here on the Plant Forward series, and your talent and your creativity has inspired so many people, especially young people, so we're really excited about having you here. Tell us about the recipes that you have selected to illustrate some of your ideas on Plant Forward marrying.
First of all, it's a pleasure to be here with you, Mai. Thank you, to cook together with you. We both love Vietnamese cuisine. Vietnamese cuisine is so diverse, and so this one here is called bánh khọt. I'm inspired by the street food of Vietnam, and so this one is a bánh khọt dish made with some turmeric, so beautiful color, coconut milk, and rice flour. Yeah, I've sliced some spring onion in there. Now this is a bánh khọt little pikelet pan. I'm gonna get that quite hot, right? Whilst it heats up, I've got this beautiful plate of different varieties of mushrooms. So we've got cordyceps mushrooms, we've got beach mushrooms, we've got beautiful lotus seeds as well.
That's a new one on me.
Yeah.
I have not seen that used in this application.
Yeah, so this one we soak, we boil, soften, and I'm going to throw that into this mix. And I've also got these beautiful golden mushrooms as well. This is like a golden oyster mushroom. Aren't they little beautiful color? Beautiful. Now, with mushrooms, so much flavor, so much umami. So, you know, we're not using fish sauce in our cooking today, right? So have to have these beautiful mushroom flavors. I'm going to stir fry that, which I have here with soy sauce with cordyceps through there as well. Mix it with some saffron. Look at that pan, it's nice and hot now.
Really
I'm going to turn it down, right? I'm going to put a bit of oil into this little bit of oil in there.
How long does this take to cook?
This will take around 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're cooking for the restaurateurs and chefs out there, if you're cooking this for your restaurants, you know, then you can pre-cook these pikelets or this bánh khọt, right, to nice and crispy, and just keep it warm. And then when it's service time, when an order comes in, blast it into the oven, get it nice and crispy. Yeah. So you can pre-make these.
I think we need to do that.
Yeah. So you can pre-make these, no problem.
Yeah.
So a little bit of oil in there.
Okay.
I'm going to clean that up a little bit. And essentially, what makes this nice and crispy is, of course, the hot pan, but the oil as well. Alrighty. And so he goes in.
The batter
get that nice
in.
and batter goes in. Yeah, turn that up a little bit more. So beautiful. You see that sizzle? Yes, that's what you want. Now don't fill it up too high, right? Because you want it will puff up. So just kind of 3/4 full. Let that sizzle.
So in the restaurant setting, chef, would you use the squeeze bottle, or do you do a ladle? Or
you can do a ladle, but with a squeezy bottle, you just have more control. You're not making too much of a mess.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. On the streets of Vietnam, you see this beautiful cast iron pan, right, over charcoal, which is amazing. So coconut milk, turmeric, bit of sparkling soda water, spring onions.
So the sparkling soda will help to keep it crispy.
Yeah, and nice and crisp.
Little bubbles.
Yeah. So see that's really nice. That's going to cook away. Medium heat. I've got a lid here that goes on top.
Okay.
Right?
Great.
Now just go through the mushrooms here. I've tossed it with some saffron as well. I've got a mushroom soy sauce, a vegetarian oyster sauce, right? That will stir fry that all together. Beautiful color. You see that there with this lovely lotus seeds as well. I'm going to top the bánh khọt with the mushroom.
Okay.
If you can cut little cubes of the beautiful crispy tofu.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've also got just little cubes to go on. Yeah, perfect. And I've got some crispy sweet potato as well.
Oh my.
As a little garnish.
That gives it a really nice crunch, right?
Really
so
nice crunch.
A lot of nice textures in
that's
there.
perfect. I'm going to put that.
Or
that's
is it
perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Just going to put that on top of the mushrooms later. And you know, Vietnamese cuisine is all about the fresh herbs, isn't it? Right.
Yes.
What's your favorite Vietnamese herb?
I would say probably tito. Red perilla.
Me too.
And then my second is the green perilla, Culinary.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And this is so pretty because it has a nice color on it.
Yeah. It's got this beautiful purple and green at the same time. Different to shiso and also the pepper lip. I love this. It's like a marriage between a mint and a basil, isn't it? It's just gorgeous.
You know, I love how you have taken the traditional Vietnamese, which is a table salad that has all kinds of fresh herbs, and here you have basically really simplified it, and so when you bite into it, you can really taste the red perilla against the crispiness of your bánh khọt.
You can smell that now.
Yes, I can see that.
So you can check the color now.
Okay.
You just want it a little bit brown on the outside.
It's just perfect, right?
And nice and crispy. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a quick look at one. So this takes a good 5 minutes or so, yeah? Okay. So it's going to get nice and crispy.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm going to turn it down because you don't want to get it too dark.
Okay.
Control that. Yeah. That's nice. Let's let that cook for a little bit more. Okay.
Now, can you do different fillings with this, chef?
Yeah, traditionally, bánh khọt is with prawns, it's with calamari, it's with all the meats and seafood, but vegetarian, plant-based, absolutely wonderful. Yeah, so mushrooms here, beautiful flavor. This is a nước mắm Chay, right?
Chay,
Yeah,
okay,
so if you can put some of that gorgeous pickled vegetables in there and chili, mix that up.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No, I like this. This is pickled shallots or a garlic here?
Pickled leeks.
Let's go leeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
in parts of Asia and Vietnam, we don't use garlic and onion in our vegetarian dishes, right? Garlic and onion is known as a very hot kind of hot ingredient, and also, using root vegetables, pulling an onion and a bulb of garlic out from the ground can disturb some insects, right? So some beliefs are stay away from garlic and onions in vegetarianism. Yeah, which is really interesting, isn't it? Okay, so see how that's nice and crispy?
Yes, I
That's
can
all
see
we
that.
need.
Very beautiful color.
Yeah, that's all we need. I'm going to take that out now. Look, I'll even do that. Look at that.
Yeah,
Isn't it beautiful color?
Yeah, sure is.
Look at that beautiful color there.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice and crispy on the outside. Wow.
I like that one even better. More crispy.
So the idea of this is it's crispy, but then it's beautifully moist and fluffy in the middle. Yeah. Now, I'm doing this as a little appetizer or even canapé, Mai. So, at the restaurants, we want to start with some light dishes. And this morsel in the mouth is so wonderful and so much flavor and so much texture. Because, Vietnamese cuisine is all about texture, right?
In many ways, I like the size very much.
Yeah.
Because you can really taste and discern all the different flavors as opposed to having a big one and a mouthful of it, right?
Yeah.
So this one, when you bite into it, you have all these lovely ingredients and your toppings and finish off with your sauce.
Now, with the perilla, the rautito, what's your favorite color of side? The green or the purple?
I like the purple.
The purple? Let's do the purple. I love the purple too. So, we've got the beautiful, vibrant purple side or the green. I'm with you on this one.
Okay.
Put the purple down first. Why not?
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay.
So you're going to put 2 more there?
Yeah, let's put a big one.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, very nice. I'm going to copy this recipe.
Yeah, please do.
at
So
that.
traditionally with bánh khọt, you would wrap this up with lettuce
Okay.
and mustard greens and and all the fresh herbs. This is a little
Yeah, and
one
visually-
mouthful,
And
and
visually
it's
it
done.
gets lost too.
Absolutely.
Right? So this one here,
Another little crispy one on top there.
okay.
That's it.
So actually, from an execution standpoint, I thought you were going to put it in here as it's cooking, but you don't need to.
No.
So you can do this, and it's sort of it's a really good way to do it in a restaurant. You can
Absolutely.
pre-make the bottom part.
Absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
then
here
you
we've
just top it with.
We've got this mix here.
Okay.
So if you can grab a little spoon, and we're just putting, a little bit of that mixture of the lotus
Okay.
seeds and the mushrooms sauteed on the top
look
there.
at me,
Yeah,
silly
that's
me.
it. That's
Okay.
it. That's fine. We'll
One a little
keep going.
lotus.
Yep. And then we'll
More?
get a little bit more.
Oh, a little more.
Look at
Okay,
that.
good.
There you go. That's what we need to do.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
I think I can eat the topping by itself.
Yes. It's so flavorful. And we're using a special soy sauce that
Yeah.
has
I think
cordyceps
this is-
mushrooms in there as well.
This is the tweezer cuisine here.
Yeah, go ahead. When you're using all these fine
Yeah,
ingredients.
it's so beautiful, and you have to hit it right in the center.
Perfect.
So there you go.
That's it. A little bit more height with this
Yeah.
beautiful cordyceps as well. That
Right.
looks great. There you go.
Is that good?
Yep. Got a lotus seed in there. So again, the crispiness of the bánh khọt, crunchy lotus seeds in there as well. And of course, you got to add your wonderful crispy fried tofu
Okay.
as well.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty full.
Just 2 or 3 on top of each one.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, perfect.
I love it.
Good, that's looking great.
Yeah.
So this is looking more like a premium dining, right, style bánh khọt, which is amazing. I've got some crispy sweet potato as well.
Yeah.
More crunch, more flavor. That
Look
goes
how
on top.
nicely that's cut.
Yes. And Vietnamese cuisine, it's all about refinement, isn't it? It's very elegant. So I want to keep the elegance in all the dishes that we do at Vietnam House.
I love this interpretation because you can see this out in the streets, and they would make it, and they give you one big platter of fresh herbs,
That's
which is
right.
all good. But there's more than one way of presenting things. So I think this is really clever.
Even though I'm making a mess here. Okay. And then we're going to put a little bit of nước mắm over the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
put a little bit.
Just a tiny bit over the top there for flavor. Yep,
Okay.
that's enough. Perfect.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then,
Should I put a little shallot on top or no?
why not?
Okay.
Now, we're all about keeping true to Vietnamese flavors at Vietnam House, but elevating it, right, to another level, to a high level. And that's what I'm trying to do at all the restaurants that we have. And hats off to you as well, Mai, of just promoting Vietnamese cuisine to the world, right?
Well, thank you. You have done, quite a bit in that area. And so what a great impact you've had. So we,
thank you. Just another little element to this,
Okay.
which is fresh truffle.
Oh, truffle.
Yeah. So I've got this truffle soaked in rice there. And we're just going
We're
to
talking
shave.
fancy here.
Yes, we're just going to shave that truffle over the top. Some more flavor. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, you can smell it. Woo. Lovely. So if you look at mushrooms, all the mushrooms we're using here, so much umami flavor, so much beautiful depth of flavor. Now, there it is, a beautiful bánh, khọt, Chay. Wrap it up with a prill leaf. Wonderful burst of flavor and great texture.
I love it. I can smell it. I love it.
Thank you, and the truffle there too.
Yes, thank you.